Hello, I'm Alex Hand, the English and Humanities Learning Area Leader at Barona K-12 College. First off, I'm here to talk to you about English. In English, students respond to text analytically and creatively, and this allows for a range of writing styles to be explored, strengthening the skills they will utilise once they leave school. Students also compare the presentation of ideas, issues and themes in a number of complex texts. They'll also be able to analyse how argument and persuasive language can be used to position audiences through analysing real-world issues that have been debated in the Australian media. Through the creation of their own point of view texts, they will identify and analyse how argument and persuasive language are used in texts that attempt to influence an audience. They are surrounded by persuasive language every day, so it's important that they understand exactly how it is used when they leave school. At VCE, the Humanities domain offers business management, legal studies and history. Business management at Unit 1 is about taking a business idea and planning how to make it a reality. Have you ever wondered how small and big businesses survive in an increasingly crowded world? Now that you've learned about the planning stage, get ready for Unit 2, which is all about establishing a business once you've started. If you're considering starting a small business, then this subject is for you. Business Management Unit 3 is about exploring the key processes and issues concerned with managing a business effectively and efficiently to achieve common business objectives. Students will develop an understanding of the complexities and challenges of managing businesses by looking at real business case studies like Qantas, Yakult, Australia Post, Toyota, or even the local florist or cafe. Unit 4 is all about transforming a business through an ever-changing environment. The study of business management leads to the opportunities across all facets of the business and management field, such as small business owners, project manager, human resource manager, operations manager, or CEO. If you think about owning your own business or working for a business, then this is the subject for you. Ever heard of the presumption of innocence? The right to a fair trial? Well, this is the subject for you. Legal Studies at Unit 1 is about students developing an understanding of the legal foundations that Australia is built on, such as the different types and sources of law, the characteristics of an effective law, and an overview of Parliament and the courts. Students will be introduced to and apply the principles of justice. Legal Studies at Unit 2, students explore different areas of civil law and the methods and institutions that may be used to resolve a civil dispute and provide remedies. Through this, they apply the key concepts of civil law to actual and hypothetical scenarios to determine whether a party is liable in a civil dispute. In Unit 3, students strengthen their understanding of the Victorian criminal and civil justice systems that they developed in Unit 1 and 2. Students examine the methods and institutions in the criminal and civil justice system and consider their appropriateness in determining criminal cases and resolving civil disputes. In Unit 4, students continue investigating Australia's laws and legal system, including an understanding of institutions that make and reform our laws. In this unit, students explore how the Australian Constitution establishes the law-making powers of the Commonwealth and state parliaments, and how it protects the Australian people through structures that act as check-ins on parliaments in lawmaking. This is the perfect subject for anyone who is thinking of joining the police force or working within the legal system. In Unit 1 History, students have the opportunity to study specific aspects of the 20th century in great detail. Unit 1 involves looking at the interwar period from 1919 to 1939 and begins with the Treaty of Versailles. The focus will be on those often neglected in traditional studies in history, such as women, young people, and minority groups. In Unit 2 History, the focus shifts to the period directly following World War II, from 1945 to the year 2000. Here, students explore the nature and impact of the Cold War and the challenges it created to existing political, economic and social arrangements in that time and that still have an effect on our time today. In Units 3 and 4, students at Barona K-12 College have the opportunity to study two revolutions. Firstly, the French Revolution of 1789 and secondly, the Russian Revolution of 1917. The focus in these areas of studies centres on evaluating the extent to which revolutionary ideals were achieved or compromised and which sectors of society benefited or suffered it the most. Throughout their studies of history, students will develop a number of skills highly regarded in the workforce, from researching and writing to arguing and critical thinking.